What is up, everybody? It is Blind Metal Gamer here with you once again, and in this live video, I'm going to give my impressions on the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection that was released yesterday, October 30th, 2025, for all platforms: PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, PC. Um, I'm going to be talking about this from a blind gamer's perspective. Having played and streamed the game on launch day, I want to give my impressions on the experience as a blind gamer who no longer has usable vision. I remember growing up, I played the games in the collection with the vision I had, and now that I don't have it, you're probably wondering, first and foremost, blind metal gamer, what's the experience like for you not being able to see anymore, or we're only seeing light and dark? Well, I can say that it is a very different experience. And I have to rely on muscle memory for a lot of those moves. As far as um, the games in the collection, I've not played all of them yet. I've mainly played with the console games, the three Game Boy Advance games, the arcade games, and that's really about it. But from what I've played so far, um, I can say honestly that the collection, as far as the overall experience, it's a pretty good experience. Now, are there flaws? Yes, indeed there are. For example, there are audio issues. I noticed I was playing the Sega Genesis version of Mortal Kombat. I didn't hear the finish him or finish her command at all times. Um, let's see. In one of the other games, it might have been Mortal Kombat Advanced, or and maybe even Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 for the Super Nintendo. The names were not spoken. Now, those are some audio things I've noticed. Now, as far as online, now I've not played online yet. I've heard that there's a lot of issues online, but I am going to get to playing online eventually. I just didn't get to it at launch because I wanted to focus on the offline experience, what it was like for me as a gamer without sight. Now, you can go watch. It's called Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is here, and you can go watch my stream of it and check it out for yourself. Now, as far as accessibility, yeah, this game needs a lot of accessibility work. Now, I don't know if Digital Eclipse will be able to get to that because they've got, like I said, more important things to focus on. And just so everyone knows, I have emailed Digital Eclipse and suggested and asked about the possibility of a screen reader. That would be a game changer for something like this. Not only for moveless navigation, but for navigating the menus, the tabs, all of that. Because as it stands right now, if you're like me and have no usable vision to read, you're going to have to use either Be My AI and take a lot of pictures, or use OCR with Seeing AI or NVDA if you're playing on Steam. So there's that to consider as well. Me, I game on PlayStation, so unfortunately, PS5 screen reader does not do OCR. I wish it did. That would be insane, but reality is it does not. So unless Digital Eclipse can find a way to add a screen reader in there, that's one thing to consider as well when considering purchasing this collection. Would I need sighted assistance? I would say yes for menu navigation and learning the move list, but I feel like once you get the menus down and the moves down, you'll be fine. And as I said, you can always use OCR, Be My Eyes, or Be My Eyes, Seeing AI to do the reading and all that for you. Or if you have Ray-Ban Metas, you can use those as well. So there's that option. Now, you're wondering, Blind Metal Gamer, why would you do this if you why would you call it an almost flawless victory? Well, like I said, in some of the games there's audio issues. Like I was playing Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero the other night, just checking it out, and the audio is so low. Like they need to increase that volume. Um, I do like how you can have the cheats started when you play. You can. There's a lot of cool things, yeah, but they need to work on the audio issues. There's only quick play for online. I think they're going to have maybe an online arcade, I believe, coming up. So there's that, and so we'll just have to kind of wait and stay tuned and see what happens. And you can bet I will be streaming more of the collection because I absolutely love it. And I like it even more once they get these issues fixed, and if they possibly add more accessibility, maybe a screen reader, maybe distance indicators, to determine how far close you are to your opponent. That would be a big help. So those are a couple suggestions if Digital Eclipse is watching this video. So now you're probably wondering, Blind Motor Gamer, do you recommend Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection? Yes, I recommend it because you're going to get to experience all the old Mortal Kombats as they were intended to be played. You're going to get to experience a walk down memory lane if you're nostalgic like me and are an OG Mortal Kombat fan who grew up with it in the 90s and in the 2000s up through today. It's going to be a good experience for you younger, newer gamers because you're going to get to experience what it was like, playing these old games, experiencing it, and experiencing what it was like playing these games and stuff like that. So I think it's a good recommendation. Now, again, I did recommend some accessibility suggestions for Digital Eclipse, and I recommended some accessibility adaptations for you guys who might need that when playing the collection. So with that being said, if you want to get the collection, it's available on both the PlayStations, the Xboxes, both the Switches, and PC, so there's no reason not to pick this one up. So, I'm going to round it out by saying I hope everybody is doing well, has a happy Halloween, and I will see you all in combat. Until next time, I've been Blind Motor Gamer saying so long, stay warm, stay safe, and peace out.